All right, so Kelsey has reached out to us today about her date with Brian. They went to the Wine Exchange.
Very cool place in Hyde Park Village.
All right.
So, love that place.
So, went well. They were holding hands on the way home. He drove her and took her home, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And they were holding hands, being a little flirty on the way home.
Nothing she said that was talked about that shouldn't have been talked about. She has really no idea why. And she kind of opened up the conversation with has a hard time finding dates and stuff and finding good guys. So
Online, yeah.
Online. So she was kind of excited about this one. So
Well, let's try to call Brian right now and see if we can get him on the phone.
Hello?
Hey, is this Brian?
Sure.
Well, I hope it is. Brian, this is actually JR, Lana, and Kevin over here at 99.5 QIK. How you doing?
Okay.
Hey, man, we wanted to see if we could talk to you for a few minutes, actually, on the air about a woman who is really into you and had a lot of nice things to say about you. Would that be cool if we just talked to you for a couple minutes?
Seriously?
Yes, please.
Oh, man. Sure, I guess. I listen to you guys all the time. I think I know. I never expected to get a call like this.
Well, we're talking about this girl, Kelsey, you went on a date with. I guess you guys met online on Hinge, and then you guys went to the Wine Exchange, had a great time there. And then I would usually ask you if something happened at the Wine Exchange, but what's interesting about this is she told us on the way home, you guys were real flirty, you guys were holding hands as you drove her home, and then you've just kind of disappeared on her, and I believe she reached out and said, thanks for taking me out, or let's hang out again, or something like that, and you just replied, yep, and kind of gave her a short answer on that. So she's a little confused on what happened or why there's some disinterest now on your part. So can you tell us what's going on?
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what we know. Does that sound accurate?
Well, I mean, yeah. It's just strange that she reached out to you guys about this, seeing as how I'm, not on her level or whatever.
Not on her level? What do you mean by that?
Yeah, who said that?
Oh, she did a couple of times.
Really?
Yeah. When I dropped her off, I could tell, she was pretty drunk. Like she was off, and I was really happy that I'd driven her back. Because like she was the kind of girl who gets really torn up on a first date. And
wow.
Yeah.
What a praising review on your part there, Brian.
Yeah, classy. So, I wanted to make sure she got home okay. Get her home, while we're in the car before she gets there. She kind of turns to me. She's like, you're really great, but I just wish you looked more like your picture.
Oh.
I guess referring to your online profile. Is that what she's talking about?
I would assume so. I mean, maybe she Facebook stalked me. Maybe she, I don't know, broke into my house and looked at old baby pictures. But all I know is that I got this drunk chick in my car, and I'm like, what? And she's like, oh, it'd be so cool if you just like looked more like your pictures or whatever. And like, I mean, it's not like you're not cute, but just like your pictures were like really great, and I just wish you looked more like them.
How do you respond to something like that?
Well, I can tell you how I responded to something like this. I stopped talking to her.
Yeah, I think we got our answer when it comes to Brian on that one. I mean, because she was saying that you guys were flirty and holding hands and all that. So that's kind of how, that was like the last thing she said to you when you dropped her off?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, man, I'd be offended too. No doubt about it. Brian, we actually have Kelsey on the phone, and I want to bring her back on because that would be a clear reason why you wouldn't get back to somebody. Give me a second here. Kelsey.
Hi.
I mean, that's pretty brutal if you said that.
Yeah, I don't think I said that.
She did.
Do you remember saying that?
No.
I really don't think I said it. And, I mean, come on, I think you're a cute guy. Like, that's why I'm pursuing you. So I don't think I would have said that.
Well, I mean, you did, and you can't remember because you got, wasted on a first date, which is, a whole other red flag on itself. But, yeah, no, you looked me right in the face and basically just kept going on about how, you expected me to be more than I was, but you were okay with what you got. And that's just not really nice.
honestly, I really don't think that I would have said that.
But Kelsey, if you had a few drinks, do you think maybe you might not remember?
I'm sorry if that is something I said. I don't know, maybe, like, I obviously had one too many glasses of wine, I guess. But I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. And I don't know why I would have said that, because I think you do pretty much look just like your pictures. And
you do pretty much?
I do want to see you again, because you were so sweet and nice. And I loved your personality and everything. And, you know, that's why I'm doing this. So.
Yeah, I don't really like your personality. I mean, first date, you got wasted, then insulted me. And now apparently you're having radio people stalk me and having me talk about this whole thing on the radio.
We're not that bad.
I've never been called a stalker before.
Yeah.
Except for one time. Keith Urban.
Kelsey, I kind of get what he's saying, obviously. If you got insulted, I mean, what are you going to do? I mean, I guess I'll just leave this up to you. If you want to go out with him again, I think you got to kind of plead your case right now.
Well, I mean, he's like angry. I usually get this response from guys. I don't really understand, like, why you wouldn't want to see me again, because I said that I'm sorry. So I kind of feel we should move on, you know, and just give this a shot.
No, I'm good.
I knew it was coming.
All right.
Yeah, people should be able to control themselves on a first date.
Well, Kelsey, now you know what happened, and now you know why Brian's not getting back to you. Brian, thank you for coming on with us, man. We're sorry to bother you this morning. We do appreciate your time. And I wish you both luck.
I'm sorry you bothered me too, but, you know, here we are.
All right. Have a good day.
Thanks.
Yeah, you can't get all boozed up on a first date and start saying things you don't remember. I mean, that's just, come on, that's brutal.
Yeah, and you don't say that.
And she said, oh, I don't think I ever said that. But then as the call went on, she was like, well, maybe.
Yeah, I don't think she remembered.
The confidence level of her not saying that kind of went down quite a bit.
She had way too much to drink on the first date.
Yeah.
Don't go to a wine bar, because, that's dangerous.
All right, let's hear what you guys think about this. Let us know. 800-992-1099. 800-992-1099. We want your thoughts on this.